Hey guys, my name is Andreas Dale and I started selling on Amazon 5 years ago. And today I'm going to be going over the steps to get started selling on Amazon. I'm going to keep this as simple as possible, so no matter what background you have, you're going to be able to implement something by the end of this video. So the first thing you need to do is sign up. All you need to do in order to sign up is go on AmazonSellerCentral.com. I'll throw up the link right here, and you're going to make an account. I would recommend starting off with the individual account, because that way they're not going to charge you the $40 a month if you're not already set up. You're only going to be getting charged $1 per each unit you sell, and I believe they allow you 4 units when you're just starting out. Once you have an idea of what you want to sell, then I would recommend upgrading so that way you're not even wasting money on the subscription. I recommend you knock this out as soon as you can, because sometimes Amazon likes taking their time with approving people. So you want to avoid all delays so that you can get this started. They're going to ask you in a questionnaire if you own your own UPCs. You have to say no, because this is if you were purchasing, products from China and Alibaba and starting your own brand. For this way of selling, luckily you don't have to do any of that, which is also going to be a lot more accessible to you, since you don't have to, come up with a logo, come up with a whole business plan to create a product. You're just going to be selling name brand products that are already familiar to all these consumers, and buy them in bulk and sell them individually to these consumers. The final step in the setup process, they're going to want to validate your identity. So how they do that is usually that they either send you a postcard by mail to the address you signed up on, or they're going to make you do a video call with an Amazon representative, just verifying that you're a human, not a robot, and you should be good from there. That is what's required for the setup process. Apart from the questionnaire, they're going to ask you for your driver's license, a bank statement, so have all those prepared, and also a residential address that they can link the account to. Make sure you have all this stuff neatly gathered up, and then you'll be able to submit it. When you submit your ID, make sure that it's well lit. A lot of people submit it blurry and then it gets rejected, and that just allows for more delays in the process. So make sure of that as well. Anything that you submit, make sure it's well lit and readable, and you'll be good to go. So after you get approved, the party is started. You get that email that Amazon has approved you, let the games begin. From here, what you're gonna need is materials, and the materials you'll need are simple. I would just recommend a clear tape used on shipping boxes. There's 2 options. You could get free boxes from USPS. Most people don't know that, but if you're registered as a business, you could go on their website, or if the website's taking too long, you can literally just go in person, show them that you're registered as a business, and get these free boxes. If you for some reason want to pay for boxes, I recommend going to uline.com. They sell boxes at wholesale rates, which are very cheap, or you could do homedepot.com. These are 2 alternative paid routes to get boxes. Apart from boxes and tape, people always ask me if you need a specific label printer. If you're just starting out, don't waste that money. You can literally get started with a regular printer and buy label printed stickers instead of buying the expensive thermal printer, which is going to cost you a few $100. If you do have that ready to invest, by all means. But if not, you can save money by just getting this paper that I'm going to throw up a picture of right here. That is literally just, labels with stickers on top of them, and you'll be able to use a regular printer with this. Apart from that label printer sticker, you'll just need regular paper, the big label that goes outside of the box. Okay, these smaller labels go on the product. That's why I told you to get that. And then the 4th thing you'll actually need is a poly bag. These are clear bags that you could put your product inside of. These are required by Amazon just so stuff doesn't leak or doesn't break, etc. So I'll throw up a link down below, and that's really all you'll need. So these are the 4 materials you need to get started selling on Amazon. Someone asked me this on my last video, which was ungating, and this is honestly the part that everybody gets paralyzed when they start selling on Amazon. They don't know how to get approval to sell these certain products. I'm going to show you how. Depending on which category you're getting at, there's specific stores that I recommend. If you're doing grocery, somewhere like iHerb.com or FrontierCoop.com are good sources to buy products, and you're going to at least need to buy 10 units. And this is grocery, the category. You're going to need to buy 10 units, and then you're going to get an invoice emailed to you. This is what Amazon is looking for. They just need 10 units from a reputable supplier submitted to them, and then you'll be able to get ungated. Now, if you want to replicate this process for a different category, such as sports or apparel or Nike, right? The same thing applies. A good place to get a Nike invoice could be Champs or Dick'sSports.com. They both email good invoices that you could print out and submit. Now, the submission process is a little bit more detailed than just submitting the invoice. If we're doing grocery, you want to circle the ship from address and the product, and then you want to Sharpie out the pricing just because that's what Amazon's looking for. Scan that and then submit that to Amazon, and then you should be getting ungated. Most gurus can't even answer this, funnily enough. One disclaimer I want to say about the ungating, just so that nobody makes the mistake, is that you cannot use in-store receipts because these don't have any addresses on them, and Amazon does not accept in-store receipts. They need a real invoice from a real supplier. That's the only way you're going to get approved, okay? So I just want to reiterate that because I did not say get an in-store receipt. These needs to be invoices that you can download and print out. Softwares required to sell on Amazon. This is going to make your job a whole lot easier, are just two of them, okay? The first one I would recommend is SellerAmp because this is going to allow you to scan stuff in store and see for how much higher it's selling on Amazon so that you could source these products. The second thing apart from this I would recommend is Keepa, because what Keepa does is that it has the most data on Amazon than any other of these tools. It shows you the price history, which is very important because yesterday's price is not today's price on Amazon. The prices are always fluctuating like the stock market, okay? So you need to be able to track that using Keepa so that you can make correct buying decisions. Apart from that, it has a bunch of other data that I'm not going to go into. Short story short, this shows you the price history, how much other sellers are on it, what the buy box is selling at, so that you can make the correct buying decisions. One of the best features about Keepa also is that it shows you IP alerts so that you don't buy any inventory that could get your account banned. This is very important. And how to avoid an IP alert is just by looking at the third chart on the Keepa chart, which shows new offer count. If you see 8 people and then it randomly goes to 0, that means a bunch of people just got hit with the IP alert, okay? So you want to avoid that. The other good thing that Keepa does is that it shows you if Amazon is selling on there. Amazon is selling on there, that means that they're hogging the buy box, which means you can't really get sales, right, on something that Amazon is selling. So that is another big feature of Keepa. And again, if you're scanning stuff in store, you need SellerAmp because that's going to allow you to scan the back of the product, a barcode on it, and show you the price differential on Amazon and it's profitable for you to sell or not. So these are the really two softwares I recommend for you. They're $20 a month each. SellerAmp may have gone up since the time I recorded this video, but they're not going to be grossing over $60 a month each. Try to keep it low for you guys so that you could just get straight to the money. So combining SellerAmp and Keepa make your job way easier. Building an Amazon business has allowed me to not work a job for the past 5 years and be able to help out my family, travel the world, do all the things I've wanted to do. Now, what good does it do you if you don't apply this knowledge and actually use it, right? Don't just watch this video and let it go over your head. Use it, and I want to hear some success stories. You can always DM me at StackWithDale. And as always, stay blessed and subscribe for more value.